Hey guys, what is up? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Welcome to Tiffmas. So I asked you guys on Instagram what are some videos that you would like to see from me. They could have been about anything, and a lot of you guys requested a lot of bariatric videos. No problem on my end. So one of the top requested videos was what should I take in my hospital bag when I have the surgery. To be honest, you're really not gonna need much. I thought that I needed to take 3 or 4 pairs of clothes with me, a couple pairs of shoes, a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't even end up using. I'm gonna tell you the stuff that I actually did end up using right now. The very first thing that I'm gonna tell you, and probably the most important thing, some chapstick. Doesn't matter what kind, just some chapstick. Girl, after surgery, your lips are so chapped. Just thinking about it is making my lips chapped. I don't even know why. I think it's because they have this tube down your throat for you to breathe, or maybe it's the machine. Something makes your lips hella chapped. And my mom didn't have chapstick during her surgery, but she gave me the 411 and I did. So I'm giving you guys the 411. Take some damn chapstick with you. You will thank me, I promise. Okay, so the second thing that I was so thankful that I had with me was a pillow from home. Doesn't have to be, you know, a satin case pillow, whatever. I literally got this case from the dollar store, but a pillow from home. Like, they give you, if you ask for more pillows, most of the time they'll be able to give you as many as you want, but under the circumstances with hospitals being full and stuff like that, I don't know if that's going to be available. So take your own. Like, the comfort of having your own pillow when you come out of that surgery is incredible. That goes into my next thing that I'm going to tell you to take with you. Your own blanket. Look, me and my corgi blanket, we were just chilling like a villain, sleeping. I was warm, okay? It gets really cold in hospital rooms for some reason, even if you ask them to like turn the temperature up, and like their blankets are like paper. So having your own blanket, whether it's like this or whether it's a comforter, that's up to you, but I'm telling you, take your own blanket. So I don't know if you guys have watched any of my other videos, maybe my what to expect when you're getting bariatric surgery video. If you haven't, you should go watch that, but if not, it's fine. So in the video I talked about how I thought I was running through the halls and I wasn't. Well, little Miss Thang over here was running through the halls, right? It was cold. My recommendation, once again, doesn't have to be this robe, is a robe. Take one of these bitches with you, okay? You are gonna be cold when they ask you to walk around. For some reason, it is like 10 degrees in those hospitals, and there's nothing that they can do about it. So they're just like, well, here's your piece of paper for a blanket. You can walk around with that. And sometimes they won't even let you walk around with the blankets. So take a robe with you. And then that leads me into my next thing. So my hospital actually gave me the option to wear non-slip socks or slippers. I chose my slippers. However, my hospital, I was not allowed to walk around without my slippers on. Or non-slip whatever, because there's a risk of falling. So if your hospital gives you that option, maybe even if they don't, take some slippers. Once again, the floor is cold. I think it's cement floor, so of course it's gonna be cold. Take some damn slippers with you. Next thing, you know what? I keep saying it's cold at the hospital, but what if you get hot? Take some hair ties with you. You don't gotta take a lot, just take 2. Because girl, sometimes, you know, it does get hot. It's a little hot right now. Calm down. My next 2 things kind of go hand in hand. Well, actually 3 things. Take your phone, your headphones, and your charger. So I really wasn't on my phone much while I was in the hospital because I was in a lot of pain. And I was sleeping pretty much the whole time I was there, other than when my mom was in the hospital. So I took it for the comfort, but like some people might actually be on their phones. Make sure you take a charger. I actually took a 10-foot charger just so there wasn't any risk of my phone being so far away from me that I couldn't reach it. And like when you have the surgery, your abdominal area hurts so bad. So bad. I just suggest taking a 10-foot charger. Okay, so my last thing that I'm gonna suggest that you take, and this does not apply to everyone because everybody does not have this. If you have sleep apnea, you are going to want to take your CPAP machine, and the hospital that you go to should actually tell you to bring it with you. If you don't bring it with you, they will bring one in for you. I personally was not okay with them bringing in, you know, one that's been used by somebody else, and I know like they clean it and sanitize it and all that stuff. I was just like, nope, I'll just bring mine, it's fine. So I brought mine and I used mine and all that stuff, and it was totally fine. So yeah, I recommend bringing your own CPAP machine because you have your own mask that's already fit to your face, all that kind of stuff. Some other stuff that I feel like everybody knows to bring is like bring an extra pair of clothes, 2 pairs of underwear, stuff like that, because you never know what's gonna happen. For me, I didn't end up needing an extra pair of clothes at all. I came and went in the same clothes just because the clothes that I came in with were super, like, they were big and they were baggy and they gave me a lot of room to breathe. I didn't end up needing extra clothes. But you might be in the hospital for a couple of days where you need more clothes. My hospital made me stay in a hospital gown pretty much the entire time I was there. However, I was only there pretty much one day. Everybody's experience is going to be different. You may be there 2 to 3 days. Some people might end up being there for a month. Sometimes it just happens, and that's just reality for some people. My mom was there for, I think, 3 days, whereas I was only there for 1. So it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it, but just deal with it while we're in those circumstances. So that is what I got for you guys today. Let me know if there's anything else that you would add to this list to help some people out in the comments. Those are my top like things that I would recommend to bring. They're pretty much the only things that I used while I was in the hospital because I was pretty much sleeping, and that was pretty much it. I was sleeping the whole time. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day.